Hi everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test, or just want to learn more about U.S. history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started.
What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who vetoes bills? The President. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who is the governor of your state now? Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. In what month do we vote for president? November. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who was the first president? George Washington. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is the capital of your state? What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. We elect a president for how many years? Four. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name your U.S. representative. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435.